What is up, Marissa here. I got a video on how to sell on eBay. No, this is not a video of me showing you how to make a listing. There are a gajillion videos that show you how to make a listing on eBay, okay? This is not that. Okay, I maybe will make a video sometime to show you that, but this is going to be more of like a cool video. I'm like, I want to make something that I haven't seen anybody really put on eBay before. And I want to put something that I learned before, and I usually only teach to my team, okay? So I'm putting this out there because I think it's cool for people to learn, okay? So this is something that anybody can do, whether you're a new seller or an experienced seller. Now, we know the main ways we're taught to sell on eBay is to find things that are around the house that we don't use anymore, go to garage sales, thrift shops, or clearance sections in stores to buy things that are cheap to turn around and sell on eBay for a profit, which works. I've done it, and I know people who make a really surprising amount of money doing that, and it's freaking insane, okay? So this is basically like that. It's just we're buying and sell. We're doing everything on eBay. We're buying the items and we're selling them on eBay, and we're going to be buying these things less than $2. A lot of times less than $1, and we're going to be working with 2 hot items that sell like hotcakes online, okay? Now this is great for a very new seller because it boosts your feedback score up, and in return you get these really cool items you can turn around and sell to kind of get you rolling, okay? Because, well, I'll explain it in a little bit, but I'll be working right now with fashion jewelry and phone cases, okay? But we're gonna type in fashion jewelry right now, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing here, okay? This is a really cool thing. It's not going to make you rich, you know, or anything like that, but it's just it's a really cool way to really get started on eBay to get those sales around it rolling, coming in. I don't know what I was just about to say. Okay, so we're going to come over here to where it says sort, okay, and we're going to hover over where it says best match, and we're just going to press time ending soonest, okay. We have a couple settings you have to kind of set. Then we're going to come down and where it says price, you have these little buttons where it says under $1 and all this. That's like the price range you want to see. If it doesn't have that, you just come right there and type in from 1 cent to, I'm going to put 95 cents and then press this arrow thingy. And then we have one more little setting we have to set. We're going to come back down. It's going to refresh by itself. We're going to come back down and we're going to select free shipping, because nobody don't want to pay no money for no shipping. I mean, come on now, you know? So there we go. So now most of these things we're going to be buying right now, we're going to be bidding on. And I know people are like, I can't bid to save my life. And I couldn't either until I started doing this. And it's like really easy actually. And you're going to see me do some examples here. If you guys are like, why is she talking so fast today? Well, I have to get this video done under 15 minutes. So I am like breaking my neck trying to do this, because y'all know I be talking slow and ranting. So anyways, so you see all these listings here, and a lot of them are well under $1. And all of these are ending very, very soon. They always say like 57 minutes left. Yeah, click on it and it's like 30 seconds left and you're like freaking out. Okay, so I'm going to go down a little bit. And I'm going to show you why we're doing this. I'm going to tell you a little bit. Let's click on this thingy. It's 80 cents right now. That's usually a little bit higher, but okay. So let me explain to here. Explain what we're doing. So we're buying these things from these really big sellers, and yes, a lot of these sellers are going to be from China, and everybody's going to be like, oh my god, China, no, I'm going to get screwed. I'm going to buy a fashion jewelry piece and get back a tiger, you know? No, I know things with China have been sticky on eBay in the past, but the way these eBay rules have changed, it's like people can't just come on here and just basically take your money like that. They really can't. And you know, I always like to tell people when you're buying from China, make sure their percentage or their feedback score is like 97% and up. If it's below that, you may want to, you know, kind of question it. Okay. So basically, here's the thing. You're like, okay, how is buying these things going to help my feedback, first of all? Because that is, as you being a new seller, that's what you want to focus on, is getting your positive feedback up. Because you guys know that, you know, people go on your listings and they see you have no feedback or a low feedback. It kind of turns them off and they go to someone else. They'd even, you know, rather pay more money for whatever the item is, you know, from a seller that has a lot of feedback or a high feedback score versus someone who doesn't. Okay, so it's very important, and that's why you want to make your sales, you want to get your sales fast. Okay, so here's the thing: when you buy from really big, let me press the back button because it's about to end. When you buy from really big sellers on eBay, and they don't have to be always from China, they can be really big sellers in the US if you find them. What happens is they have these softwares that they have. I don't know really all about it, but all I know is they've got like these little softwares running that when a buyer buys from them, it automatically basically leaves you feedback, positive feedback, as you know, as a buyer, and that's a good thing for them because eBay, they have like a little thing for sellers, like they do grade you on how fast you leave your buyer's feedback. So that's one of the reasons why they have a software like that. So basically, it doesn't matter whether you're getting feedback from as a buyer or seller, your feedback score is going to go up. So let's say you make a brand new account with eBay and you haven't sold anything, and you're trying to list, but you find it so hard, you're not making any sales. Well, if you click on your listings and if it says 0 feedback score, that could be one of the main reasons why people are not really buying from you, because they don't know if they can trust you. It's not necessarily such a bad thing, but it's like, I don't know, like, can I trust them, you know? Okay, and if you, let's say you have 0 feedback, you come and buy one of these very, very cheap items, okay, and they leave you feedback, it's going to go to 100% right off the bat, just from one thing. And people will like that more. And the more you buy, the more feedback you get, you know, the higher this number is going to go, and the more people are going to want to trust you. And the more they're going to click on your listing and want to buy without hesitation. Okay, now we turn around, and when we get these items, we buy them for pennies on the dollar, and we can turn around and sell them, okay, on eBay. And then you're going to be building feedback as a buyer. Okay, so it's just like this really, really cool thing that can kind of speed you up. Right now, my feedback score is at 39. We're going to see if I buy some today or right now, that if they leave it instantly. Sometimes they don't leave it instantly. It may take a couple hours, but by the end of the day, those feedbacks basically will roll in. And even if they don't, I mean, it's not all about the feedback why we're doing this technique. But I'm going to go up and see if I can win something right now. Okay. Let's see something like good. There's like so many of these, I don't even know which one to click on. Oh, this is nice. This is kind of cool. All right, it's got 1 minute left. Okay, and I'll probably, okay, 98%. Okay, and they are from China. It's free shipping. Okay, I literally have a whole like little box filled with fashion jewelry pieces and phone cases. It's like insane. Let me pause this really quick. Okay, so it's around 30 seconds, and I'm going to show you how I bid. I may not win this one because there's a lot of people bidding, and these people are go crazy over this stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put $1.05 in here. On the next one I do a bid on, I'm going to try to see if I can do it a lot lower to see if I'll win one that's less than $1. So right around 5 seconds, you want to confirm the bid. Okay. Okay, and I'm winning right now. 0 seconds left. The reason why you want to wait till about 5 seconds is because once you place and you confirm your bid, basically the other people don't have enough time in 5 seconds to put their next bid. Okay, so I won this. All right, and yeah, I put $1, but I actually won it for 61 cents because I outbidded everybody, and it basically brings it back down to the lowest, is the person who had the lowest bid, and kind of makes it just a little bit higher than theirs. So let me pay for this really quick. All right, so I bought it, and I'm gonna scroll up real quick, and I'm gonna kind of hover over my name. Oh my gosh, this will hurry up and work. Oh, actually, I didn't click on here. That's why. Okay, and see how it says 40 now? That's from that buy I just bought. Okay, now I typed in iPhone case and kind of did the settings. I wanted to speed through it, and I got, let me see when this is a Michael Jackson iPhone 5. Ooh, 33 seconds left. Okay, there are 3 bids. This is actually going to be a good one because it's Michael Jackson. I mean, come on. It's shipping. They've got 99% feedback. Oh my god, I gotta hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put 125 in. And again, I'm way overshooting it. Actually, I probably should more. maybe should have put more than that. 6. All right, I'm gonna put 5. Okay, I'm the highest bidder. And yeah. Okay, I won the auction, and that one was for $125. Now that was kind of expensive for little iPhone case. Let me see if I can do one more real quick. Okay, so I bought that one, Michael Jackson one. Okay, anyways, and cover up here, and as you can see, my feedback rating went to 41. Okay, so I bought 2 things, and my feedback score jumped up twice. Okay, and this is all less than 10 minutes basically. Okay, so I went back here and I did the fashion jewelry because the iPhone cases, they weren't that good. You know, when you're looking for the phone cases, you don't want to get like the really crazy wimpy kind. Like you want to get like the really cool ones if you can for really cheap. And again, you type in, and if you can think of more items that are small like this that you can, you know, kind of play around with, you know, do it. Okay. Okay, 95 cents. Change it to price, and now I'm gonna press free shipping, and we're gonna see if I can win another jewelry bid. This will be my last one showing this. So let me pause this video. All right, so I found another one. Okay, it's at 21 cents. It was at just like 16, so there's an active bidder here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 90 cents. I doubt they're gonna go all the way to 90 cents. If it does, then I'll just leave this one. Go to something. Oh, it's already at 31. Oh man. Ooh, 41. Oof. I may be in trouble. I'm gonna go ahead, click on it. Come on. All right. Yeah, I think I did it. Oh my god. By the way, this is like super addicting. Like, you'll just like keep doing this until you win. That's basically how I got good. But it's really easy. Again, if you wait like 5 seconds to place your bid, you'll win them. So that was 55 cents. Pretty cool. And that was a nice little bracelet. Okay. And we'll see if my feedback score goes up again. All right, so just bought that one. Let's see if the feedback went up instantly, and it didn't. Some of them don't leave you feedback instantly, but I guarantee by the time this day is over, that last feedback will come in. Okay, so that's what some people, and I know some really big eBay sellers that will tell me they do this kind of stuff. Like, you know, when they first start out, they do this small stuff so they can get their feedback up really fast. So basically, their sales fly in, you know, because people trust them. Okay, and then in return, these really cool, like these items I got today, you know, I can turn around and sell for from $4 to $6 higher than what I bought them. Okay, so it's something you can definitely do to add to whatever you're doing already to sell on eBay. Okay, if you you know, that's basically the end of my tutorial. I know it should have been longer a little bit, but I wanted to do this under 15 minutes, and I know people wanted to see more examples. I may make another video showing more examples of doing this bidding thing. But listen, if you're like, I love that little acorn she just gave me of kind of basically ramping up or speeding up your process of becoming a new seller and letting things take off, like your feedback score and getting more products to sell online for profit. If you really like that and you're like, but you know what, I want to learn even more stuff about eBay, there's a link in my video description that basically will take you to a program that showed me basically what I just showed you. And it's a very small acorn, okay, of what they teach, okay? And if you want to know a lot more about how to sell on eBay and to like literally triple or quadruple what you're making on eBay already, click on that link and learn what they teach you. Okay, the link will be, if you don't know where that is, it's gonna you scroll down and you'll see this kind of area, and just click on the link right here. It'll highlight blue, and click on it, check it out, and you know, I'll be talking with you shortly. Okay, but yeah, if you really like this tip, there's so much more you can learn and so much more money you can make from the tips and tricks they show you. So click that link, check it out, and let me know what you think. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Talk to you later, and God bless.